My Instant Death Ability episode 8. And I think this is the first episode out of the whole episodes we had until this point that has been the most comprehensible, the most well understood, the most calm. I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, it has been that episode that has been the most chill. Pretty easy to understand what was happening in this episode. I know that is a little bit crazy to say because normally an episode of this anime is all over the place. So many things happening, so many new characters introduced, so many new plot lines, so many, again, things happening everywhere that you don't know where exactly the plot is going. You don't know what exactly is going to happen in the next scene. You don't even know who is going to die, who is going to survive. And in this episode, it was actually, again, pretty surprising and refreshing to see that they changed the pace, I guess you can say, a little bit in that aspect, because the episode was basically divided in two parts. The first part was the backstory of Asaka Takatou, and that part actually took the whole majority of the episode. It took like 3/4 of the whole episode. And then the latter part was focused around the, I guess, present, which is Takatou arriving at the capital finally. So yeah, that was basically what happened in the episode, divided in two, and pretty easy to understand. Again, the first part of the episode was that of Asaka Takatou dealing with Takatou, Yogiri Takatou, and it was actually kind of, nice to see a little bit of the backstory of Takatou. There's still, some things that we don't know about him. For example, his parents, how did he receive his powers, and things like that are very important questions that are still unresolved at this point in time. So yeah, we'd like to see them be, answered in the future. But in this episode, we still had some little nice scenes between Asaka and Yogiri. And yeah, we can see how Takatou is quite a rebel, quite wild. Although some people may say that not really. He only needs, love and affection from an adult, from a parent. So everything he did in this episode, although he did kill a lot of people, it also came from the fact that he simply wanted to be with Asaka. So I mean, it depends on how you see it. But yeah, he went pretty wild in this episode trying to find Asaka, and supposedly she was having a vacation, but I think she was actually trying to quit or actually quit. So yeah, that whole vacation thing, I don't think it was actually true. I think she actually quit it. And at the end of all of that, at the end of all the things that happened in the middle, Asaka came to the conclusion that, she should actually really stay with Takatou. She probably realized that he needed some help, and the type of help I mean is the type of help, to make him become a better human, I guess you can say that. Teach him some basic stuff, give him some education, and yeah, she actually did all of that in this episode. And because of all of those things she did in this episode, she kind of became a mother figure, because yeah, all those little things add up, and those are things that, like I said before, our main character Takatou didn't have, because he was basically locked up in a laboratory. So yeah, it is nice to see that happen. Something really interesting happened at the beginning of the episode, which was that Ayaka, I think that is her name, one of the girls that died at the beginning of the anime. I think it was in the first episode she died alongside another student. Well, she woke up again. She woke up and basically became kind of like a robot or something like that. She has some system inside of her that is telling her to do some things. I don't know how she got that thing inside of her. Maybe that is part of her powers, although I doubt this, because the AI or whatever is inside her said that the only reason why she's alive it is because of the power, that mysterious power technology. So I don't think it is like that, but I mean, who knows what will happen with her. We saw her eating the dragon because according to the AI or that thing that is inside her, that was needed for her to survive. So yeah, that was kind of weird. I don't know if she's going to become an enemy, but that is definitely something that is interesting that will happen in the future. I think I said her name was Ayaka. It is kind of confusing because the other character that happened to be in this episode was also named similar to her, which is Asaka, the mother of Takatou, or whatever you want to call her. And like I said at the beginning of the review, the other part of the episode was focused around Takatou and Dannoura arriving at the capital, finally arriving at the capital, because all this time until now, the 8th episode, they have been trying to do that, and finally they did it in this episode. So yeah, we see that they arrived to this supposed, I guess you can say, trial that they're going to be a part of, and they're going to be trying to become a sage. I don't know why they're so interested in doing that. I thought they were not interested in that, but apparently they are. So yeah, we see that they meet the king, and in there, well, they basically find the other students. I think they are the other students. Yeah, that was the other part of the episode. And yeah, that was basically everything that happened in the episode. Pretty concise, pretty clear, nothing, wild going on or anything like that. Although I doubt the next episode will be like that too, because this anime is anything but really relaxed. Every episode you have something wild happening. So yeah, I don't expect the next episode to be like that too. So if you don't want to miss any episode reviews, please subscribe to the channel. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, that will be everything by me. And I guess I'll see you all in the next episode review.